Hello, good morning. How is everybody? I'm excited. I'm excited. I've been wanting to do a poetry stream for so long, but life has been wild. Every day I want to, it's like, look at this giant emotional thing or milestone or like big revelation about your life, and I'm just like, let me go live, for fuck's sake. Hang on, let me just pull up my stream manager. How do I do that for my phone again? Uh, wait, hang on. Settings? Oh, there it is. Yes, okay. So you're making a skirt for a friend, StylishFail. I'm visiting her in England later this week, so made her a few gifts. Oh, that's so nice of you. Do you want to tell me what the other gifts are? I'm so curious. I love care packages. Things are pretty good. So much D&D planned, and I'm going to run Blade soon. Yes, Allie, can you remind me when that one shot is happening? Cause I forgot. It again, a lot has been happening, so like my time dilation is kind of fucked just on a regular basis. So it's gotten fucked further recently. The good life. Yes, I think this Saturday. Okay, okay, amazing. I'm gonna write a sticky note about that right now. D and D with Ali this Saturday. Do people ever make like Prince Ali jokes with you? Like I just had the thought and I'm like that doesn't feel like an original thought. Yeah, no worries. You take care of yourself. Oh, I am. I've been going down to the beach a lot and meditating. Oh, okay. I reached a pretty big milestone. I don't know what part of like trauma therapy makes you like move past your phobias, but I have had horrible arachnophobia since I was like a little kid. Like I see a spider, I jump 5 feet in the fucking air and run, scream, somebody please take care of this. Like that type of vibe. Today I went to the bathroom and my cat was in there playing with a big ass fucking spider and I was just chill. I just stared at them for a little bit like, Dandy, don't do that. He's just a little guy. He's just trying to live his life. He doesn't belong in the house. Like, stop it. So I took my cat out of the bathroom and then I'm like, shit, I gotta take this guy outside, but like, how do I do that? I'm kind of scared. I don't want to touch him, you know? Like, I'm not scared. They ick me out even though I think spiders are beautiful. Uh, so I got this paper bag from the pharmacy and just I kind of put it on the ground and was like, "Sir, can you please like get in the bag? I want to take you outside. Please cooperate and don't jump because I will scream and I don't want to kill you accidentally." And he did. He got inside of the paper bag and then I carried it outside and I left him in the garden. This might seem like a very small, very silly story to tell, but I am over the fucking moon, homie. I was close to a spider. I didn't freak out. The growth. um, I'll post a reminder today as well. Ooh, okay, that's really good. I made a beanie for her, of course, and I'm bringing Dutch candy. Ooh, what makes the candy Dutch? Is it that it was made in? Wait, hang on. I know this. Denmark? Is that the right one? Because I mixed up like Denmark and I think Switzerland or Sweden and I was made fun of. So constantly. Oh, I'm thinking of doing a knitting speed run, but I need to figure out how all that works. Oh, StylishFail. We gotta talk later because you said poetry for hats and I'm very interested. Yeah, I'm running a mini campaign for a couple sessions. A little end of the world scenario, you know. Ooh, we're doing apocalypse? I had no idea about that. That is so good to hear, Inky. Thank you. Ah, pure fantasy. Good to hear. That's fantastic progress, Inky. Hell yeah, yes! I'm Dutch, so it's easy to find. Dutch is Holland. I can never get that right, goddamn. Okay, so Dutch is Holland. Then what is Denmark? Dane is wait, Danish. Danish is Denmark. Yes? I will learn my European countries someday. Once the one shots are done, I'll be starting my main campaign, which I think I'll be streaming. Ooh, ooh, that'd be exciting. Yes, I definitely want to watch that. You'll see. Oh, oh, I'd be so happy to make a hat for you. Yes, yes, yes. We gotta talk about that. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the poetry thing, and okay, I'm still on a quest to find like instrumental background music that doesn't fuck with the poetry stream vibes. Ginny linked me to one of her playlists and it's kind of perfect. Honestly, I've been listening to this playlist like very often. So I don't know how to find more instrumental music of this flavor. I'm probably just gonna message Jenny and be like, yo, do you have more of that? Classical music. Yes, the thing is, okay. I haven't listened to a lot of classical music in my life, so I haven't developed the vibe curator, the machine, the thing in my gut that tells me this is something you like and this is something you don't like. So like I kind of depend on other people for recommendations. So yeah, if you have any good like classical music recommendations, please feel free to spam me, whether in the Inky Discord or like Allie, I'm comfy with you sending me DMs. So like yeah. I'll send you a DM on YouTube StylishFail. Yes, I'll send you a DM after stream. Would be nice if I can work on it while I'm traveling. Yes, absolutely. We can figure out the details then. I haven't either. I'm just constantly like, that's neat. Yeah, exactly. Like if we're talking about queer music, pop, rock, just like I guess something more like teenagers would listen to, like I got you there. Like lyrical analysis, beat drop, all that shit. Like yes, I understand what we are talking about, but in classical I'm just like but again, this playlist slaps. Okay. So this is the workshop page. This is the wrong one. So we're going to begin with the submissions sent in by Sir D. So, yeah, these are for my like submissions for stream channel on the Discord. I want to switch from the Discord channel to a form, which is also what Jenny has. uh, but like I haven't set it up yet. And I didn't tell you guys. Okay, this isn't like a big announcement or anything. I will make an announcement at some point, but basically I'm writing a book because I'm getting kind of annoyed at having to like scroll through my notes to find a specific poem that I want to reread, one that I wrote. So I'm just going to organize them. And then I'm like, well, how do I organize them? I guess I could just make like a book. And then I'm like, wait, I actually kind of want to write a book. And now it's actually like a book. So I'm like halfway through and I'm putting pictures on all the poems and stuff and like being very extra and like, yes. And like there's some 3D stuff. I asked a friend of mine to make a cover. Like, yeah. So that's part of why I've been a little bit busier these past couple weeks. Okay, so let's see if I can do the accent. Submissions by Sir D. Oh, this is in Spanish, so I'm not going to do the British accent. I don't even know how I would go about doing that. So I'm going to read it in Spanish, and then I'm going to read it again and translate it line by line as best I can. Amor Oriental by Sir D. Entre yukata y kimono, paso en ti las estaciones, lejos de contemplaciones. Entre yukata y kimono cambian las hojas de tono al son de nuestras pasiones. Entre yukata y kimono paso en ti las estaciones. Ooh, I kind of like that it begins like with, the second line and then ends with that same like first and second line. Like, yeah. Okay. So it's called Oriental Love. And I think it might be a little like love poem. So, entre yukata y kimono, between, how do you pronounce that in English? Yukata? Oh, that sounds wrong. Yukata and kimono. I did a little bit of Japanese, so like my pronunciation is not the best, but I try to be as accurate as I can. Paso en ti las estaciones. I spend the seasons with you, or the seasons go by while I'm with you. Lejos de contemplaciones, far from contemplation. Entre yukata y kimono, within yukata and kimono, cambian las hojas de tono. The leaves change their hue. Al son de nuestras pasiones. At the same time that our passions do. Entre yukata y kimono, within yukata and kimono, paso en ti las estaciones. I watch the seasons change with you, or the seasons pass with you. It's very nice. It's one of those things that like paso en ti, it's kind of difficult to give you like a literal translation in English, but I kind of love that about like bilingual poetry. Could you turn the music just to, oh yes, of course. There we go. Is that better? There we go. That should be cranked down to like the normal level. Okay, so the next one we have is also by Sir D, which is called El Político. I feel like this is one that's gonna go over my head. Like Amor Oriental, I read it and I'm just like, yes, I know what you're talking about. This one, not so much. Yes, thank you. You're very welcome. El Político. Qué bien se vive en España. No seas tan negativo. El gobierno no te engaña. Qué bien se vive en España. Con bien poco uno se apaña, si uno es colaborativo. Qué bien se vive en España. No seas tan negativo. Okay, so this one is called The Politician. Qué bien se vive en España. How well we live in Spain. No seas tan negativo. Don't be so negative. El gobierno no te engaña. The government doesn't hoodwink you. Qué bien se vive en España. How well we live in Spain. Con bien poco uno se apaña. One makes it work with very little. Si uno es colaborativo. If one is collaborative. Qué bien se vive en España. How well we live in Spain. No seas tan negativo. Don't be so negative. Okay, so if I'm understanding this one correctly, it's about like it's like a little bit like sarcastic, like a little bit of irony, right? Like, oh, like we live so well in Spain. Like there's nothing to worry about. Like that's what I'm getting from it. But yeah, I really like it. Again, both of these feel very comfy in that I don't know, they fit well together, they flow well. I really like that. I don't know, the way that Sir D writes is kind of fun. So yeah, those were the first two poems. Oh, and the third one is also from Sir D. And then we're gonna read Sheep Kid Frog by guess who? StylishFail. Okay. En las orillas del Tajo. En las orillas del Tajo, entre la penumbra fría de una llanura titánica, me miraba, quieto, el grajo. Su ronco graznar me ardía como una risa oceánica cuyas olas asfixiaban cada uno de mis sentidos. Tras sus últimos rugidos, los ángeles me cantaban. I might need Google's help for a couple of these words. I feel like the vocabulary in Spain Spanish is just like slightly different from South American Spanish. So like, yeah. It's not like a struggle bus, but it's just like, yeah, I did need like a little bit of assistance. Okay. En las orillas del Tajo. First off, do we mean Tajo as in like a cut, or do we mean Tajo as in a place? A gash. Wait, but let me just look up Tajo, Spain, just to make sure that it's not like a location, you know? It's a river in Europe. The Tagus. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna assume that that's what we're talking about. I actually tried recording myself performing my poem. Can I send it to you on Discord? Absolutely, StylishFail! Yo, that's like a big step. I'm gonna start doing that too, honestly. A third mention of the stream. Ginny has been very inspiring in that sense. Because I really love watching her TikTok videos and just like the way that she records her poems, especially the last three. And just like the brazen eye contact is very inspiring. So like I want to give it a go. I don't know if I'll do the eye contact thing though. I might just like look at my screen and read because I feel like that's my comfort zone, but we'll see. I found a really nice mic that I forgot I had for my phone, so yeah. Okay. En las orillas del Tajo, on the bank of the river Tagus, entre la penumbra fría, and we hit our second roadblock. Penumbra, I think that's gloom. Yes. Within or between the cold gloom de una llanura titánica, of a titanic. Okay, yeah, I swear I speak Spanish. Plain, okay. Of a titanic plain, me miraba, quieto, el grajo. He watched me, still. El grajo, is that a raven? The rook. Oh, a crow. Okay. He looked at me in stillness, the crow. Su ronco graznar me ardía. I should have just put the whole thing in like an AI thing. His hoarse croaking burned me, como una risa oceánica, like an oceanic laugh, cuyas olas asfixiaban, whose waves asphyxiated cada uno de mis sentidos, every one of my senses. Tras sus últimos rugidos, after his last, again, rugidos, roars? But like, it's a crow. Roars, I was correct. Okay. After his last roars, Los Angeles me cantaban. The angels sang to me. Ginny is a badass, right? I'm glad that you agree. Yes, absolutely. En las orillas del Tajo. So on the bank of the river Tagus, entre la penumbra fría, within the cold gloom, de una llanura titánica of a titanic plain, me miraba quieto el grajo. He watched me in stillness, the crow. Su ronco graznar me ardía. His hoarse croaking burned me como una risa oceánica, like an oceanic laugh, a laugh from the ocean, cuyas olas asfixiaban, whose waves asphyxiated cada uno de mis sentidos, every one of my senses. Tras sus últimos rugidos, after his last roars, Los Angeles me cantaban. The angels sang to me. I really like this poem because it's giving eerie, you know? I think he said something about it being a horror poem, which like I can see that. Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's I don't know how to explain it. It's like, okay, these poems, they feel like steps that make sense. This one has a more kind of like a different flow. Not so much a flow as like it keeps you on your toes type of thing. And yeah, no, like it's really good. It's effective for sure. I also really like the signature here, like the lambda and the M. I'm sure that also has like a specific name, like a Greek alphabet letter, but yeah, fuck if I know. Okay. So those are the submissions by Sir D. I hope that you enjoy watching the VOD once you do, Sir D. And next up, I'm very excited about this one. Can I put this into view mode? Okay, we have a submission by StylishFail, who is here in the stream. Hello. Okay, I really love this one when I read it. Yes. Okay. And now we will see if I can do the British accent. Moment of truth, because it comes and goes, you know, it comes in seasons. Sheep, kid, frog. I have a little knitting project in my jacket pocket. Once it will become, at least it should, a little mitten. A thin protection, like the wool it once came from. Okay, I feel like I should be like putting more emphasis on like the end of the line, so I'm gonna try that again. Sheep, kid, frog. I have a little knitting project in my jacket pocket. Once it will become, at least it should, a little mitten. A thin protection, like the wool it once came from. I taught myself to knit one day, to tie a bunch of yarn. It is not cheaper than the apparel that I buy, but it's my small way to show I care as much I can. I don't know too much about mittens, though, nor knitting, kids, or parenthood, but I have lots of time and naught to do, and so I knit, and knit, give blood and sweat and cry. I cannot count, it's been too long. My goddamn stitch count is still wrong. Ooh, okay. Okay, that last line. My goddamn stitch count is still wrong. Ooh, okay, that I felt like that had like so many different layers of meanings, and like I want to know, you know, like it's one of those poems that gives you like, okay, there's feelings coming through with zero context, which is one of the things that I love about poetry. It's like emotional anonymity almost. Well, contextual anonymity and emotional vulnerability. Um oh my god. Hello. Oh my god, you cheered. Ah, thank you, Stylish Veil. Oh, I have a job interview next week. You do? For what? Like, what are you interviewing for, if I may ask? I linked my version on Discord. Amazing. Let's go. I will watch it right after the stream. I love how sweetly you perform this. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I do my best. Again, I keep saying this. I'm very new to poetry in general, so I'm on the one hand, I'm not technically versed. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, just generally. On the other hand, I'm not like tainted by any constraints of like the right way to do things. So I just go by vibes, you know, like whatever the poem inspires, like that's what you're gonna get from me in terms of performance. So yeah. I don't know. uh okay, so let's go through it again because like job interview is a helper for mentally handicapped people. Seriously? That's so cool. StylishFail, you keep getting cooler. What the fuck? Hmm. I really want to do like some volunteer work like that. I'm gonna start like uh seeing if I can find something like that. Maybe even like a paid position somewhere. But I definitely want to do something that involves, helping people, especially people that are, crushed by the system and who are more oppressed than like, disabled people. My homies. Okay, so sheep, kid, frog. I have a little knitting project in my jacket pocket. Once it will become, at least it should, a little mitten. A thin protection, like the wool it once came from. Okay, it's giving like wanting to protect. I mean, literally, you say like a thin protection. But it evokes this feeling of like, I don't know how to describe it, like wanting to help but not really having like a strong belief that it's going to make much of a difference. And honestly, like I relate to that. Like feeling like I'm going to do it anyway, but like is this actually going to make a difference? I taught myself to knit one day, to tie a bunch of yarn. It is not cheaper than the apparel that I buy, but it's my small way to show I care as much as I can. I mean, that's the thing about textile art. Because it is art. It's something that a lot of people devalue because it's like, oh my god, like it costs so much more than if you just bought it at the kiosk. But like you can't compare something that was knitted by a machine, which is nothing wrong with it. Like it's good, it's functional, it's practical, whatever. But when you knit something for somebody and you give it to them, like you're putting in your literal time and like yes, your love and your care and your skill and your ability and your creativity, which are also amazing, but like time, okay, not to get too introspective and too extra here, but time is the one thing we never get back. It's the only truly finite resource. And I think that there's nothing more precious than giving something to somebody that's like, look, this is like physical proof that I care about you enough to give you my time. You know? That's beautiful. Okay. This would be a paid position, but I really want to get back into volunteering. Hell yes! I want to volunteer too, but my mom has knocked some sense into me in that I need to be healthy enough for that first. I can't start volunteering until I'm like feeling better. So like I'm trying to be a good kid and like listen to my mom. I did a whole course to help immigrants learn Dutch. Ooh, but I never had the energy to do anything with it. I mean, that's super valid. The fact that you want to help is already enough, and when you get to the point of volunteering, you're going to be doing like so much extra. Like that's cherry on top. You really get what I was going for. Really? Oh my god. That's okay, that makes me so happy. That's why I make hats for people. That's so nice. So kind of you. Okay. The last bit. I don't know too much about mittens though. No knitting, kids, or parenthood, but I have lots of time and naught to do, and so I knit and knit, give blood and sweat and cry. Oh my god, I love this part. Because, like, I don't know, it's giving. There are things that are going on out of my control. So, like, I need something to do. Personally, when I do, you know, just the bullshit I do to make the time go by, like video games, for example, it's there's bad stuff happening. I am doing the things that I have to do to make the bad stuff better, but there's only so much I can do and so much is out of my control. So I need a distraction. I need to stay busy. I need tasks to complete. Especially like during the chronic illness era of my life where I was like stuck in bed, like yeah. So it's giving like that, like something that you need to do to feel like you're still moving forward. Give blood and sweat and cry. I cannot count. It's been too long. My goddamn stitch count is still wrong. Okay, and that one reminds me of like this feeling of, I'm doing the thing, but do I actually know what I'm doing? And like the moment of realization of like, oh fuck, I was actually coming about like doing this like in a slightly incorrect way based on like what I want to accomplish, and just like that frustration of like, you know, wasted effort, wasted time. But yeah, at least, okay, again, I feel like I'm being so extra right now, but personally, when I had that pin drop moment of like, fuck, I've been fucking up this whole time, eventually I came to the realization that it was okay, because that was still productive in some way. Like, I still got practice out of it. I got lessons. I learned things that I wouldn't have learned if I hadn't fucked up. And that gave me a little bit of comfort. Still felt like a fucking idiot, but like, I was also comforted. That is exactly what I was going for. Really? Oh my god. Okay, I'm usually the bitch that like misunderstands things and is always confused. So this is like actually amazing. I understood what you meant. Oh my god. Okay. Well, it's a beautiful poem. Thank you so much for submitting. Like, yes. Yes. Okay. Now, next up we have some poems by Tatiana Digiko. Our local Digimon hyperfixated queen. I want to ask Tatiana the next time we talk, like, how long she's been writing about Digimon, because like the passion. I am a fangirl, girly pop. Like, yes, I love my fanfics, my fandoms, like, yes. But I've never been this committed to one, you know? Like, I hop from fandom to fandom. Okay. Tatiana Digiko. Every morning, Yugi stares out of the window, happily greeting his best friend, only to remember that the pharaoh was back in the afterlife. What? The pharaoh was back in the... What? Like, he died? Is it? I'm so confused. Okay. Okay, we shall see. His heart felt heavy, sad, lonely as he gazed at the bright blue sky. It was such a nice day. To play, to laugh and run, to hang out with Joey or Tristan or Tia. Good morning, Atom. He would reach for the puzzle like he did every day, but instead of metal smooth and familiar, he would feel nothing but air. His hand closed, returning to his side, regret seeping in. He remembered the pharaoh of the Millennium Puzzle, the king of the Egyptian past. His best friend was gone home where he belonged. Yugi, sad and lonely, heartbroken, smiled. Atom's letter, framed for all to see, brought hope and comfort. Okay, so the pharaoh's kind of like a zombie then, because like he came from the afterlife and then he went back. That's a zombie, right? Like rising from the dead. That's like Jesus territory. But yeah, I like it because it gives like that one specific flavor of grief where like you reach out for something, whether it's a person that, you know, passed away or someone that's just no longer in your life, and you're like, oh, I'm gonna text them, and then you go to text them and it's like, you can't, for whatever reason, like the connection isn't there anymore. Yeah. And just like after that moment of like gut wrenching, like, oh no, um like then there is like a sense of like hope and comfort that it's gonna be okay in the long run. It's a weird moment, and I really like how Tatiana managed to capture that like that. That's really nice. Oh, like Pyramids by Terry Pratchett. I have not read that yet, but I do get the feeling that I am gonna become a Terry Pratchett stan, because every single thing you mention, I'm just like, that sounds amazing. So I just don't have the fucking time, homie. I wanna watch anime. I wanna read books, but I have to like do chores and like do my therapy homework, and like the urge to write has been ravenous lately. It's ridiculous, but like, yes. Oh, StylishFail, could you do me a favor? Could you send me a DM just reminding me of the name of that Terry Pratchett book? I'm gonna go through my TBR maybe tonight. If not tonight, then tomorrow. And then I'm gonna download all of the books onto my ebook reader. And I'm gonna start going down to the beach or into the forest and just like reading. I want to spend like more hours of my day reading. The urge has finally hit me. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna read. Hey, I need to mention him at least once per stream. I mean, yes, that is kind of like your thing. You're the Terry Pratchett girly. Like, which one? The one I sent Ginny? There's one that you mentioned. Oh, hang on, I might have it written down here. You mentioned a specific book on stream to read. Please pass me. I hope you were responsible and you actually put it in the thing. Uh, Politics experience. Oh, if you want a book about immortals living a normal life, Reaper Man by Terry Pratchett. Death gets fired and becomes a farmer instead. Okay, it's on the TBR, so don't worry about the DM. Yeah. Okay, we're ready to rumble. Okay, we have just a few submissions today, so that was all. However, I am not at critical mass to be able to write yet, so we're going to go through where is it? Saved? Yeah, okay. Don't look at my categories, please. I'm very organized, I swear. Okay, so I have some poems in here that I would really like to read out. So we're gonna go through those, and okay, we're gonna go through this first. This isn't really I mean, is it a poem? What is poetry at the end of the day? And then we're gonna get into a writing workshop mode. Okay. So yeah, this is something I've been thinking about lately, just like eventually, once I've healed to the point that I'm ready to explore the world of romance, like, what do I want? And then this post came up on my feed, and I'm just like, well, fuck, that sounds good. So we're gonna read this out. I want a you make the world feel a little less heavy just by being in it kind of love. I want a noticing the little things about you that no one else does kind of love. I want a you make me feel like I'm not hard to love kind of love. I want a making sure you always feel chosen, always feel wanted kind of love. I want a you are the poem the earth wrote to keep me alive kind of love. I want a I'd choose you in 100 lifetimes, in 100 worlds, in any version of reality. I'd find you and I'd choose you kind of love. I want a it is so simple and effortless with you. Every moment sounds like welcome home kind of love. I want a holding on to every little moment because they all matter kind of love. I want a and when you speak to me, it feels like the sun is caressing my cheek kind of love. I want a and if life is repeated 1,000 times, still you, and again you kind of love. Oh, did you write this one? Oh, no. This one's not one of mine. This one is by Hi, it's Delilah, which honestly, I'm going to copy that link and I'm just going to be very responsible this time and just put it into a Discord message so that I can just copy paste this into the video for the credits at the end of the stream. Because I should have been doing that this whole time, but yeah, bitch, very emotionally intelligent, but practically dumb as fuck. Okay, but yeah, just like, yeah, this one, I just had to sit with this one for a moment and just be like, oh my god. Like, literally. It's one of those things where I think I wrote this in a poem once, like, the permeating piece of not having to say it because someone else already said it perfectly, like that. That is what that is. Like, yes. It's just the relief of not having to write it. Okay. The next one, this one hit me like a motherfucking truck, okay? Again, I'm gonna share all the things that traumatized me this week with y'all. And the picture, just the symbolism of it being a tiger, something that we use societally to symbolize fear, and the colors, and just okay, I'm so normal about visual artists, I swear. Child, why did no one ever teach you that you cannot turn people into homes? People are rivers, ever changing, ever flowing. They will disappear with everything you put inside them. Still, Your home does have a heartbeat, but it isn't one locked in anyone else's chest. Just look inside your own. The wisdom! Oh my god. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It's so pretty. And just like the tiger being there and then not being there, it's such a beautifully simple way of getting the message across. It's the trauma power hour. Yes, we are going to feel things, whether you want to or not. We're all gonna be in our feelings, okay? At least I am. Like, oh my god. It's just so beautiful. I want this on my wall, just like as it is. I want prints of this in my house. This is the type of shit that I would frame in my home. I want a home. I want a cozy little cabin in the woods so I can start decorating and collecting all the things that people send me. Like in no time at all, StylishFail's hat. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm a gay, okay? Like you're gonna see a lot of gay bullshit in my saved posts. Okay, this one reminds me of one of mine, which is actually, did I post that one? I might be able to just show you that one. I could also read my own poetry. I don't know why I haven't thought of doing this on stream. Did I not post the oxygen mask one? God, how much poetry have I written? Where is it? Is it before Wisteria? There it is. Yes. Okay. So this is what I wrote. Is this a poem? I don't know. It's a thing. It exists. Put on your own oxygen mask before helping others, bitch. This isn't about oxygen masks. And here is the everything together version of it. But yeah, so I wrote this, and then someone else said something way more poetic with the same vibe. Well, maybe less of the hey bitch vibe, but like, yes. Put your own oxygen mask on first. Take that bath, that day off, that long pause. Buy the outfit that makes you feel good. The oils for your skin, the lipstick someone told you was too bold for your lips. Allow yourself to feel beautiful, to feel wanted, to feel loved. Disconnect from your expectations. Turn off autopilot. Remove the bandages. Let your wounds heal in the sun. Learn the meaning of silience. Is it silience or is it silence? I don't know. Take notice. Take care. Take walks. Break out the good wine, the dark chocolate, the art that sits half done. Sit in the cool air of an early morning, in the healing salt of the ocean, in the quiet of a moment you finally took for yourself. Cry when you need to. Scream if it helps you. Close your eyes. Exhale. Succumb. Yes! It's so good. I love this poet so much. I also realized that I forgot to link one poet, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that link real quick. But just fucking bars. Like, yes. That's that one. Okay, let me just go into the message. Okay, there we go. I like the ambiguity by the lack of comma before bitch. Yeah. I'm really proud of you for picking up on that. Because, like, yes, honestly, I could analyze the fuck out of my poems forever. Because, like, every single thing that I've ever written is incredibly intentional. Like, where I put commas and, like, dots. And ever since we did, like, an editing session, fourth mention of the stream with Ginny, I've started placing some emphasis on what words get capitalized and what words do not get capitalized. So, like, they're just getting more and more cryptic as time goes on. I'm looking for a specific poem. Oh, what was the fucking name of it? No, I think it was much. Okay, so I was thinking about the oxygen mask one. Oh, okay, Alien Expectations. What the fuck did I call that poem? Low Tide? No. No, it's not that one. It has to be older than that. I think it's a white one. It's definitely not spear. I keep getting lost in my own fucking poetry. I think that's a good thing in the long run. Here we go. Take a step. Okay. So part of this poem. Wait, was it? There. The oxygen mask one made me think of one of my poems. What part was it? Oh, disconnect from your expectations. This one, this phrasing, like, this is not the first time I've heard a phrase like this. It kind of, I don't know, it didn't rub me the right way, and that's why I wrote a poem like this, although I wrote this before I read this, but I'm getting mixed up. Point is, your expectations. I realized that a lot of the expectations that I placed on myself weren't my expectations, but they came from, like, the outside. So that's what this is about. I had to look it up, but silience is such a beautiful word. Wait, I gotta look it up too. Silience definition. The kind of unnoticed excellence that carries on around you every day unremarkably. Oh! The hidden talents of friends and coworkers, the fleeting solos of subway buskers, the slapdash eloquence of anonymous users, the unseen portfolios of aspiring artists. What the fuck? That is a beautiful word. Okay, yes. I'm gonna be posting that in the Discord later. Yes. Thank you for reminding me. I keep getting lost in my own poetry is a great quote. Is it? Okay, fuck yeah. If you say so. I mean, you want one hell of a fucking poet. Like, I'm gonna put this in the Discord. Where's the Inky quotes bit? Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm the type of bitch that likes to just save everything. Okay. So, this is take a step. So this is about, again, alien expectations. Take a step. I release the weight of alien expectations, like taking a step forward, not knowing if the ground will be there to catch me. Truth falls easily from my lips, droplets of Schrodinger's poison. A reinforced dam with a sturdy gate unlocked with kindness and devotion. I will never know the role you've cast me in your life until the day comes when you tell me. I can only audition and hope I'm given time. Past wounds form a silver chain, invisible string catching my mistakes, although the act of trying may bring pain. Better to hurt outside than be stuck in an empty safe. Oh shit, I got a comment on this one? Oh my god. Oh my god, thank you. Yes, it's so nice of them. Okay. So yeah, that's take a step. And it's about like that whole thing, because I'm realizing that a lot of my poetry comes from me getting stuck on certain why questions, like why should I do this? Why is this the way that the world works? Why? And then poetry is me shifting that why into a how. Or sometimes just answering the question why. But I realized this recently, and it actually led to a rewrite of Take a Step. So the Take a Step in my book is going to be a little bit different than the Take a Step here, which I kind of love, but I'm not going to delete this because I love having this little thing, like, 3 weeks ago? This is what I thought about this thing, and then when the book comes out, it's going to be like the evolution of that take, of that perspective, and yeah, I think that that's nice, like keeping a record of the first draft of poems. So yeah, I'm starting to get to like that critical mass of like, I need to write. So we're gonna do a few more. Oh, they're all so beautiful. Okay, we're gonna do Hellcat first. And this one's also by Bowman, so I don't need to copy the link. So this one is about something that has been on my mind recently. I think it's been on a lot of people's mind. Feminine rage. So, Hellcat. I love that this is the background music. Like, Hellcat. My daughter screams with her whole body. Fists clenched, face red, belly tight. She hasn't learned words like demure, like obedient. There is no meekly, no softly, no quiet. There is only instinct and emotion and appetite. There is only need and persistence and fight. When she cries, she wants the whole world to hear it. When she opens her mouth, she doesn't care who's rattled by the sound. People say things like difficult, like opinionated, bossy, and loud. Good, I tell her. Never be silent. Scream on, little hellcat. Scream on. Honestly, like, I feel like this poem kind of healed a little something in me. I was like, oh my god. How many times have I gotten angry and like my cheeks flushed, I started crying, like whatever. And I got like judged for that or like criticized or like, oh my god, you're so emotional. Like, yes, I am an emotional being. Like, shut the fuck up. Like um and just this felt like the opposite of that. This felt like completely validating and just yeah. I don't know. I feel like a lot of us people in the world that have had our anger criticized or put down in some way, like it would just be very healing to hear something like this from like a motherly figure. So, yeah. Wait, there's more? Oh. Oh, okay, it's also about her daughter. Yeah, for sure. I can't write you a love poem, but I can tell you about the curve of my daughter's lips when she smiles, the roundness of her cheeks. I can describe how her eyes are dark chocolate almonds, how she has dimples above each knuckle, delicate creases in her palms, her feet. I know nothing of the weather, but her breath is warm and balmy, the smell of her skin, honeyed earth, the feel of her hair, feather soft. I don't know the state of the world, but when she cries, my body moves to be with her, her tears a force of nature, her laughter an all-consuming light. Oh my god, homie. What the I am way too traumatized to just read this pure, unadulterated motherly love. Like, what the fuck, homie? Oh my god, it's beautiful. Seriously, I love this poet so much. Yes. I love how they choose such unconventional things to admire in their daughter, right? Oh my god, you just made me realize nothing in this poem about what her daughter does. It's about what her daughter is. Oh my god, I'm having so many revelations just in this fucking moment. The dimples of the knuckles. Yes, it's just like her daughter just being, just existing, you know? Like, how many times have you heard mothers be like, oh, my daughter got like first prize in the science fair, or like she did this thing, and this is just like the complete opposite. I'm starting to understand why I resonate so much with this poet. Oh my god. Wow. Honestly, like, okay, I've been doing therapy for years, but I feel like I'm speed running some shit since I started reading poetry. It's just like shots of emotional information. Like, wow. Okay. Ooh, okay, I want to read all of them. Okay, let's do a couple more. Let's do this one. This one is by another poet that I recently discovered, Joseph Fasano. Fasano? I think it's Fasano. I don't honestly know. But we're gonna put the link in here. Okay. Instructions for having a soul. Take it out in the rain sometimes. It has. Okay, let's try that again. Take it out in the rain sometimes. It has vast, invisible wings that gather dirt and need rinsing. When it tries to kill you, that is because you've forgotten to let it look into someone's eyes for longer than a minute. It needs that the way a bee needs nectar in the early morning dew. Every so often, take it on a journey. Let it read long, hard books, and let it stare into the depths of the sea. Yes, you can give it chips and whiskey, but from time to time, let it kneel in a place that is holy, like the simple cathedral of the willows. All it wants is to live, to keep becoming. Nourish it, and it puts down roots, it opens, but starve it, and the mind, the flesh, is empty. The world breaks down, symphonies go unwritten, the rockets fall, the children die in flames. Listen, it is not too late to wake it. Say the names of the wild, the forgotten things. Bluebird, red wolf, robin, violet, child, clover. You cannot save the world, but you can open the window for the trapped wren in the cellar. Read a book to a blind man, to your father. Tell a child you do believe her anger. Make your life the first life that you save. Joseph Fasano. This man is a genius. Like he's a fucking genius. Like, I don't care. Me, amateur baby poet, think this man is a genius. Poetry is the 8-hour energy shot of therapy. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but that is gonna get immortalized. That is too good to just be lost in what is like the stream chat. Like, no, I'm so sorry. That is amazing. Like, what? I want that on a motherfucking t-shirt. Simple Cathedral of the Willows, right? Like, every single line is a bar. Like, sir, how do I write like this? Not only super evocative, but I love the almost antithesis between simple and cathedral. Oh, I hadn't even thought about that. Yeah. The simple yes. Okay, yes, because that's evoking, like, almost like an esoteric brilliance, you know, because like you think cathedral, you think like big, like constructed, like the multicolored like glass windows and like all this bullshit that this makes it super bougie and extra, but like just the fact that the willow naturally is that, and the willow, you know, is a symbol for like grief and healing and just having emotions. Like, yeah, all things strive. Pratchett. Away. What do you mean? Feel free to use it. I mean, I'm probably just gonna make it into like an Instagram thingy, and I'll put like your little at the bottom. If you have a different on Instagram, let me know so I can put like your Instagram but like, yes. And there is cathedral-esque majesty in those simple trees. Absolutely. Okay, I'm gonna lean in. This is an extra fucking stream. um like, okay, I feel like a big problem that a lot of us have, as I am speaking personally as a person who has been very sick and is still in the healing process, um I feel like a big problem is us like focusing on all these like the man-made brilliance, you know, like the stuff that we construct, and not enough on like the brilliance that already exists, like the simple cathedral of the willows. Like, I don't know, like, at least for me, like, the better I feel, the more I can appreciate the beauty and just like the waves on the seaside, or just like looking up at the moon and the stars and stuff like that. Like, I used to make fun of people like me when I was younger, and now I'm like, okay, I'm starting to kind of get it. Like, I still want to listen to My Chemical Romance and dress in all black and be like an extra emo goth motherfucker, and I am like flamboyantly gay, but I'm also able to like see the beauty in nature, and like, it's beautiful. Okay, so we did Hellcat. Let's do one more, and then I really, really gotta write. Okay, we'll do two more because like the writer is also really good, and that's kind of like the perfect poem to read before we write. So yes, okay. This one is by Jenna Cecilia. Janae Cecilia? Unsure. Ba ba da ba ba. Okay. All the links of all the poets have been saved. I dance with my inner child because I know she wants me to. She laughs, lights up in appreciation, and spins with me around the room. We share a bowl of goldfish, the extra cheddar cheese kind. We paint pictures of flowers and birds to hang on the fridge, and forget there is even such a thing as time. We get lost together in wonder, looking up at the clouds and dreaming up what the world has in store for us. I dance with my inner child because all she wants is intentional love. Jenna Cecilia, or Janae Cecilia, I am unsure. But yeah, I love that this poem feels kind of scrambled. Like the lines are all different lengths and it's messy, and like the font and the color is just it all fits. It's all beautiful and like perfect in its own way, you know? Oh, I'm not on Insta. Okay, that's totally fine. Just let me know what at you want me to put in the credit. Could I submit a last minute poem? Actually, yeah, for sure. Thank you for asking. Yeah. Do you want to put it in like the submissions for stream channel? And, oh, never mind. You might have already. Yeah. Okay. So we'll do your poem, then we'll do the writer, and then we'll write. Let's go ahead and just put it in here. Yes. I'm suggesting just a second. Come in. Oh, is the YouTube video you reading it out? Because like I have to beta test that before I can like stream it, but I'll definitely look at it later. StylishFail is fine as an alias. Okay, amazing. So, by StylishFail. Just a second. Come in. A turning, turning, turning in my mind. I cannot hear the birds outside. Too walled in, center is off kilter. I am blind. To morning's tide, unmotivated, sprawled. Where went my passionate intensity? It left base beast a brain abuzz with last night's chemicals, a man-like entity, whose shade is cast upon a distant past, a chime. It wakes a fear in me. Is that the dunny man? To kindly whisk me out so that a sun may bloom again. I met their eyes, my mates, mere human grace throughout. My cradle rocks, the darkness drops, and so I scrape the bile and blood and go to go. Alive. This slouching beast will wake again, for there is need of me in Bethlehem. Oh, it went pink. Oh yeah. We yassified the poem. There is something that feels so funny about like you had a lesbian read your poem and just immediately turned it pink. Like okay. I love it. Like it's so good. Like yes. Okay. Okay, hang on. Digestion is gonna take a minute. Oh, that's from an edit. Oh yeah. No, yeah, like I know that you edited it. I just find it funny. Like you ask a lesbian to read your poem and then the poem is turned pink. Like yeah. Okay. Just a second, come in. A turning, turning, turning in my mind. I cannot hear the birds outside. Too walled in, center is off kilter. I am blind to morning's tide. Unmotivated, sprawled. Okay, that one's giving like stuck in my head, like literally like circular patterns of thought. And these walls that are like keeping you from like perceiving reality as like the way that you truly see it. I don't know. That's what is given from my POV. Like, mm, I am blind to morning's tide, unmotivated, sprawled. I relate, homie. Like, I've spent so many mornings just like, I wake up, I lie in my bed, I'm just like staring at the ceiling, like, I don't want to do anything. Why does everything feel hard? And then I start thinking about like, I gotta get up and like shower and like cook food, and just, it just feels so overwhelming, you know? Where went my passionate intensity? It left base beast, a brain abuzz with last night's chemicals, a man-like entity whose shade is cast upon a distant past. Ooh! Okay, yeah. Oh, I noticed I had it on the huge font for performing it. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, it was partially inspired by the feeling of depression. I was literally about to say, like, this here is giving, like, so much, at least, again, this is just, like, my personal experience, like, so much intensity that you kind of feel, like, burnt out, and then you're just left with this dip, this, like, oh, it stopped being pink. Okay, like this, like, yeah, like depression. Like just the need to hibernate, the need to rest, like the urge to just let your body heal. Oh, but that comes with so much guilt, doesn't it? Because like we have to be like productive, like a buzzing little bee. Like we just got to keep it moving. And, like yeah, that's what like a buzz brought up for me. Like just the image of like a bee having to go nonstop, even though the bee needs like a fucking Kit Kat and like a cup of tea. It's also a reaction to the Second Coming by Yates. I don't know if you were there when Ginny did that one. I mean, I don't think so. Uh, I would consume so much more of Ginny's content if I just had the fucking time, but like I do sometimes like look at her VODs, but like it's been a second. So no, I'm sorry. I did not see that one. Why did I say I'm sorry? This the people pleaser in me. This fuck off. Like okay. A chime. It wakes a fear in me. Is that the dunny man to kindly whisk me out so that a sun may bloom again? I met their eyes, my mates, mere human grace throughout. Okay, I love this. What do you call it? A stanza? It's giving like things are really dark, but finding comfort and solace and like connecting to others and seeing like the path out of the darkness a little bit more clearly because there's like actually other human beings in the world and they're like doing other bullshit. Yeah, stanza. Okay, thank you, thank you. My cradle rocks, the darkness drops, and so I scrape the bile and blood and go. I mean, yes. The imagery is just fantastic. Alive. Alive! This slouching beast will wake again, for there is need of me in Bethlehem. I don't understand the reference here. I don't know what Bethlehem is. I have heard it before. I know it's like it's like a literary thing, right? Right? I don't. But yeah. I love I love the use of the word beast because I actually wrote a poem or like a little verse or something that was something like what was it? Um Something about like oh, it was predator. Like predator, you made me your prey. But if we met by chance today, it was you who would run away. I am the beast your monster made. That it made me think of that, like how I felt when I wrote that. Like this slouching beast will wake again. Like, yes, I am a beast, but I am also amazing, and like I do deserve to like live and like for life to get better and like to take up space and like be myself and like it's giving that. Cause like okay, so much of the media I see surrounding the healing process and like going from darkness to light or whatever, uh it seems to like only focus on the light part, but like healing is fucking messy. Like it can be kind of like gross and like grotesque and whatever. And I really love art that is like this poem, like it's infused with such hope for the future. And yet it's kind of violent. Like, okay, I really like it. I feel like I'm gushing a lot. Like the Antichrist. Oh wait, hang on. Bethlehem is baby Jesus's birthplace. Okay. And what rough beast its hour come round at last slouches towards Bethlehem to be born? Oh my God, a beast being born where Jesus was. Oh, is a famous line from Yeats. It's about a bad time post-Christian time coming, like an antichrist. So I inverted that. Ooh, that is so smart. Yes. Okay, because that adds like another layer to something that's already like emotionally packing quite a punch. You're so skilled, Stylish Fail, like seriously. Hell yes. Okay. Thank you so much for sharing. We're gonna do this poem, which is another one by Joseph Fasano, so I don't have to copy the link. Okay. And then we're gonna write, because I need to write. I need to write. Flatterer. Bitch, I am not a flatterer. I speak facts, all facts, no printer. Fuck off. Like, sorry if that's a bit aggressive, but like, stop it. Okay. Joseph Fasano, the writer. Then death sits you down at his table and lays a page in front of you. And after all those years of what you should have been doing, whispers to you, save your life. There's a lot of this in Joseph Fasano's writing, like this idea that by creating and expressing and like tapping into your soul, like that is living and that is like what makes everything else possible, and that is like the first need, like the base need. And I kind of like that because honestly, fuck Maslow and his stupid little pyramid. Um, I really do believe in this whole like the soul needs to be nourished before anything else. And I know that I'm being so extra this stream. I understand that. But I can't stop, okay? I'm in an introspective mood. Inky, geez. Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing? Oh, safe as in save your life or saving a file. Oh my god, that is genius. I'm sorry. That is getting yoinked. Save a life, save a file. Something about computers here. That could turn into a banger of a fucking poem. Yes. Yes. Hi. Hi. Hi, how are you doing today, Dees? How is your day going? Okay, so that was the reading portion of this poetry stream. And now, am I gonna remember to credit everybody? I don't know. I hope so. I really hope so. Okay, let's get into the writing portion. Now, how the fuck is this gonna work? Because since the last poetry stream, I have written an obscene amount, and this one already has like, oh my god, so many pages. Oh my god. Okay, actual poems. Did I copy all these over? Touch-starved teacher. Did I? I did. I didn't finish some of these. Why rush? Okay, let me just check my poetry log if I have why rush, because I don't want to delete anything if I don't have it saved somewhere else. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Okay, I'm so excited. I haven't written live in so long, and I'm so excited. Okay, and also I want to show you guys some of the poetry I've been writing, like offline, because it's kind of good, honestly. Like I'm kind of really into it. Okay. Okay, so why rush is the same version as we have here. First off, let's see if this one is finished. Why rush? Weary feet struggle to carry. Where am I trying to go? Wherever I look, someone has trod. Once more I will try to grow. I changed every leaf this time, but I still don't stay for too long. Parched roots reach down deep, burrowing into the unseen. Did I say below? I didn't say below. I want to say below. Okay. Parched roots reach down deep, burrowing into the unseen below. Unseen? No, depths is implied. Mycelial strands wrap around me, pulling nutrients from deeper ground. Unaware of the mycorrhizal, I wince, my world saprophytic, all that exists, a ghost. Applies pressure, tightens a leash, I scramble to yank cloudy eyes. Cannot see. And that's where that poem has to end, in my opinion. Okay, I think that one's almost cooked. Save a life, save a file, hard reboot, you're in denial. Oh my god, these, that's bars. That's like straight up bars. Like, okay. Okay, we're putting this up here. And I'm putting down these and StylishFail. Yes. Yes. I think there's an apostrophe here. Yeah? Didn't it? Oh, that's how you spell denial. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if this one's cooked. Where? No, that's... Okay. Why rush? Weary feet struggle to carry. Where am I trying to go? Wherever I look, someone has trod. Once more, I will try to grow. I changed every leaf this time, but I still don't stay for too long. Parched roots reach deep. Parched roots reach down deep. Parched roots reach down deep. Do I like the way that sounds? Okay. That one feels a bit like I'm tripping. I don't know how to fix that. I changed every leaf this time, but I still don't stay for too long. Parched roots reach down deep beneath. Parched roots reach down deep beneath, burrowing into the unseen below. Nah, something here doesn't fit. Mycelial strands wrap around, pulling nutrients from deeper ground. Unaware of the mycorrhizal, I wince, my world saprophytic, all that exists. I love that. I love like those last four lines. Yes! A ghost applies pressure, tightens a leash. I scramble to yank cloudy eyes. Cannot see. I feel like later on this poem's gonna change, but right now I want it to be this long. Doing some more. Be the administrator user of your life. Oh my god, that is so good. The bars drop in this stream. Yes. What kind of art and what will you stream? Yes, I want to know as well. Thank you for asking first, StylishFail. Okay, I'm just gonna put this like this is just gonna turn into like a community poem. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited. We've never written a poem together before. Oh my god, are we evolving? Parched roots could maybe ragged roots. Ooh, nice alliteration. Okay. Okay, okay. Where did I put parched roots? Ragged. Ooh, okay, okay, okay. Ragged roots reach. Oh, God, yes. Ragged roots reach down deep. Down. I don't need beneath because we have below. I'd remove the word for in the last line of the first stanza. Okay. Let's see how that feels. I think it would feel better. Shriveled roots. Shriveled roots. I think ragged fits better because R, you know? And maybe remove the word below after unseen. I like the ambiguity. Okay. Let's see how that flows. Why rush? Weary feet struggle to carry. Where am I trying to go? Wherever I look, someone has trod. Once more I will try to grow. I changed every leaf this time, but I still don't stay for too long. Ragged roots reach down deep, burrowing into the unseen. Ooh, okay, yes, because below gives us too much specificity. I see what you're saying now. Yes, 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 yes. Mycelial strands wrap around, pulling nutrients from deeper ground. Unaware of the mycorrhizal, I wince. My world saprophytic, all that exists. A ghost applies pressure, tightens a leash. I scramble to yank. Cloudy eyes cannot see. Yes. Okay, I'm marking my poems when they're finished. I'm developing systems, you know. Yeah, whatever. Go away. And yeah, that is what I'm doing. Like once they have the at, they're finished. For now, they could change when I get into like yassifying stage, but yeah. Okay, so we're gonna be organized. I'm gonna go into my notes and put this in here. Boom. Okay. I'm putting it all in my iCloud notes. I might come up with a different system once I switch to Android, but like, yeah. I especially love the last stanza. I do as well. Yes, it's so simple. Okay, now we're gonna do... Actually, okay, I want to show you one. Okay, I've been kind of shy to share some of my recent poetry because it's kind of gay, okay? It's kind of homosexual. I think this one might be finished. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh. Hello. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for the redemption. Okay, so you want a compliment? ¿Lo querés en inglés o lo querés en castellano, amigo? English or Spanish, but like literally. Hey, fellow lesbian here. Oh my god, so you're gonna get it. You're gonna get what the fuck I mean. Okay. I'm kind of... Okay, Colón. Sos alto, amigo. Tenés unas vibras de la puta madre. Hay una comodidad y una diversión cuando hablamos que es como súper fácil hablarte. Así que nada, gracias por ser espectacular. Oh, you wanted in English, motherfucker? I already started in Spanish. Okay, fine. You're an amazing friend, and like the vibes are just like fucking immaculate. Like talking to you, there's this sense of like simultaneous safety, but also like fun, and it's just the vibes are just flowing, homie. Yes, you're amazing. Okay, now we're gonna read my gay poem. Call me by your name. There's something in a name. Identity boiled down to its essence. The name you chose for me seemed to spill out never a question certainty. The death of curiosity. There was joy in your voice, elation at the choice, but when I looked into your eyes, peeking, painfully shy, I saw a beautiful light reflected there. I didn't dare, I couldn't stare. Alarm bells in my head blaring, beware. But far from those beautiful eyes, I ached to look inside one more time. Then things got confusing, communication a losing battle. I was terribly rattled. If what I felt flowed both ways, why did you have nothing to say? Today, it hit me. The light I saw was in me, the mirror of your memory. And my heart broke a little bit. So I want to say I'm sorry for giving you my name. I hope one day you find the path to stoke your precious flame so that the next time you meet one who makes you feel at ease, you won't call them by your name, but by what your true self sees. It's so gay. Like, I can't. My god. I know you said this is a lesbian poem, but it feels very trans to me. Okay, it might be both, okay? I might also be discovering that a part of me, a big part of me really wants like a T for T relationship. Like someday, like long term. I'm not ready, but like someday. Name, voice. I saw a beautiful light reflected there. I didn't dare. I couldn't stare. I ached to look inside once more. And those last two lines, I know, right? You won't call them by your name, but by what your true self sees. Ah! Okay, I know. I understand. Ah! So, T for sis. Yeah, that is what happened. Uh-huh. I guess cis for cis is fine. I mean, I'm not cis, homie. Like, the gender binary exists nowhere in me. So yeah, no. um, but yeah. No, I really like this poem. Honestly, okay, I'm gonna read it one more time. I don't think I'm gonna change anything though, because like it feels good. Is this not how you spell flowed? Fuck off. Float. It's a word. I promise. Ah, okay. Okay. Call me by your name. There's something in a name. Identity boiled down to its essence. The name you chose for me seemed to spill out. Never a question, certainty. The death of curiosity. There was joy in your voice, elation at the choice, but when I looked into your eyes, peeking, painfully shy, I saw a beautiful light reflected there. I didn't dare, I couldn't stare. Alarm bells in my head blaring, beware. But far from those beautiful eyes, I ached to look inside one more time. Then things got confusing, communication a losing battle. I was terribly rattled if what I felt flowed both ways. Why did you have nothing to say? Today it hit me. The light I saw was in me, the mirror of your memory. And my heart broke a little bit. So I want to say I'm sorry for giving you my name. I hope one day you find the path to stoke your precious flame, so that the next time you meet one who makes you feel at ease, you won't call them by your name, but by what your true self sees. Just to round out all the combinations between cis and trans. Oh, okay, got you. Inclusivity, yes. Yeah, I don't want to change it. That doesn't happen to me often. Like, I usually want to change something about my poems, but this one I'm just like, yep, that's what I wanted to say. Like, okay. Now let's see if we can finish some of the ones that we started on the last stream. Is this not? Wait, why is it not? There we go. Okay. This poem is beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's very validating. It is definitely a little like rattling sometimes to share the poems that I write like on stream, but I like it. It's also like a bit of an adrenaline rush. So and oh, okay. I've been wondering why since I started streaming, I've been feeling more confident in my day-to-day life. And I saw a video from a creator I love, Amanda, I think she's called, and she was saying that confidence is something that we build with accountability. And I'm like, oh my God, I've never thought about that, but it makes so much sense. Like, if other people are seeing you, like perceiving you, and they're not saying, like, hey, you're fucking up, the implication is that you're doing fine, right? And if people are looking at you, sometimes they even say wonderful things like, this poem is beautiful, and I just get a little, like, my heart skips a beat. And that kind of like heals all the times in my life where I've been like criticized or like put down. And yeah, confidence through accountability. I'm like, this is just like part of the way I live my life now. Let's fucking go. Okay. Touch starved. This bloody muscle beats too fast. Color floods paper thin walls. Slowing this drum proves terribly hard. Nope. Scrambling excuses to stall. From freely giving to now being earned, steps must be taken. I've no time to yearn. Okay. Slowing this drum. Why is this one difficult? This bloody muscle beats too fast. Color floods paper thin walls. Something about a collapse? Fear that a slow pacing would call a... Okay, so the thought is fear that slowing the pace of the drum would cause a collapse. That's the thought. How do we make that poetic? I don't know if it's accountability. That implies more that you get punished for mistakes. Accountability only comes up if something goes wrong. Oh, okay, hang on. Accountability. I'm realizing I don't know what the fuck the definition of it is. The fact or condition of being accountable. Responsibility. Is there like a more, like, I'm a little dumb. I need more words. Like, what is the best definition? Okay. Accountability is an assurance that an individual or organization is evaluated on its performance or behavior related to something for which it is responsible. Yeah, okay, so that is more what I get from accountability. Like, evaluation. Maybe evaluation is a better word. Like, if I am putting myself out there on the internet in a way that, like, I am being evaluated for my choices and my actions, then it's very easy for someone to go, hey, bitch, that's kind of fucked up. Stop it. So yeah, like that, like, the option for accountability is there. Does that make sense? Like, that's what I desire. Fear that slowing the pace of the drum would cause a collapse. Slowing this drum proves terror. Slowing. How do I say, like, slowing the beat of a drum in, like, a few words? Because, like, I'm thinking of, like, the drumsticks. No, sticks is not what I want to say here. Slowing this drum proves terribly hard. Slowing this drum... Okay, let's start with that. Slowing this drum may cause a collapse. Does that rhyme with fast? Kinda, almost. This bloody muscle beats too fast. Color floods paper thin walls. Slowing this drum may cause a collapse. It's actually not too bad. Scrambling excuses to stall. From freely giving to now being earned. Steps must be taken. I've no time to yearn. Confidence is the reflective glow of your audience. I feel like the way that I feel confidence is like the certainty that I am acting in a way that is in accordance with my values. That's like where the root of my confidence comes from. Like, I have certain thoughts about the world, about like this is a good thing, this is a bad thing, this is like justice, this is like unjust. And I try to make choices that feel good. Like, good specifically in the sense of I can look at myself in the mirror and be at peace with my choices. That's basically what my values boil down to. So if I'm, living and someone's watching, they can say like, hey, that's fucked up. And then I have to like take a second to like be like, okay, is this someone that has similar values to me? Do I consider them someone I want to be more like? And like, based on the answers to those questions, it's basically whether or not I listen to them. So like, if someone who I consider to be like a mean person is like, bitch, you're fucking up, I'll be like, I don't give a fuck. But if someone like, for example, you, StylishFail, who like I really vibe with, is like, hey, that's kind of messed up, I would take a second to be like, okay, let's think about that. And that is what like accountability means to me and how that builds up my confidence. But it also contains an element of I can do this, right? Yeah, exactly. Like, the belief of being able to do the thing has to come from me. What I want to do has to come from me. Um, but having a community that's kind of like, hey, you're doing good, or just like watching, can be very affirming in those efforts. At the same time, it's fucking terrifying. So like, it's a process. Being perceived is so scary, to be honest. Yes, exactly. Like, it's not just one thing. Like, there's a lot of feelings that come up when I'm streaming. But most of what I feel when I stream is fun. So I keep coming back. Like, I can feel great about my place in the world, but I'm not confident in my ability to get a world record marathon run. Yeah, that's pretty fair. Like, there's so many steps between like where you are in a world record. Like, yeah, that's very reasonable. It is, and utterly sublime. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's give it another one. Touch starved. This bloody muscle beats too fast. Color floods paper thin walls. Slowing this drum may cause a collapse. Scrambling. Excuses to stall. From freely giving to now being earned, steps must be taken. I've no time to yearn. That feels good to me. This bloody muscle beats too fast. Color floods paper thin walls. Slowing this drum may cause a collapse. I really like how that ended up. Scrambling excuses to stall. From freely giving to now being earned, steps must be taken. I've no time to yearn. Yep, it's a poem. It's so much easier to just be like, it's done, it's finished, I'm not touching it anymore, now that like I can edit them, because, you know, writing the book, I've been editing some poems, and like, yeah. Kind of. I'm definitely am a kind of person that is being perceived at the base level at my core. I need to be perceived only with a sin veil, like a goblin muppet or a cosplay. I mean, I'm literally a mushroom, so like I'm with you on the whole like having to like be something else online, like literally am. I get you. Hi. Oh, sorry. Hi, Jenny. What up? How are you doing today? But there is nothing that compares to someone absolutely getting you. Oh my god, yes. Literally, like, the feeling of, like, can we just talk forever? Like, I know that that's not sustainable and that everybody needs alone time and, like, time with other people, but, like, can we just keep talking? I'm terrified of people knowing me. I mean, I get that, D's. Like, I've gone from, okay, the way that I express myself the most, like, honestly, like, my most raw self is in my writing. Clearly, this shit is extra as fuck. But I didn't write for 17 years. Uh, like, I would journal from time to time, but I didn't try to create anything. So I get you. Like, yes, the fear of people seeing anything that's inside is fucking real. But what I'm noticing ever since I started my journey of like writing poetry is that we're all the fucking same. Like, different iterations, different choices. We're all unique individuals, and every person is an ocean or a universe or whatever you want to call it. But we're also very silly and very much the same. And people have been so much nicer to me since I started being like honest. So it's terrifying. The fear doesn't go anywhere, but I wouldn't stop for anything in the world. I just woke up low, but so far so good. Well, good morning. I hope you had a good sleeps. Hell, I never dared to get in an online community, show my face online, but you just recorded a video with like your face, right? That's like a massive step, StylishFail. I'm good. Got a job interview and going to a friend in York this week. Yes, the one that you're sewing the skirt for. Okay. So, the next one that we were writing last stream is teacher. Teacher. Most of those who tried to teach me gave up. A failure that was projected onto my shoulders. Projected? Okay, we'll chew on that one. I was too slow. Sometimes too fast. Whatever they said, I could never keep track. I tried to ask questions, confusion deemed wrong. I cannot see words, I only hear song. O sanctimonious teacher of mine, why have you given up? Your smile grows as wide as a dolphin's, yet no water. Fills up my cup. Okay, I see where I'm trying to go here, but like we're not there yet. Like, no, baby. That is not the way. Too fast for the tortoise, too slow for the hare. I cannot. Well, I already said that up here. Oh, okay, because we were like moving things around. Yeah, okay, so can delete that. I'm sorry, frustration is what you'll remember. I am finally ready to cut off your tethers. For years you convinced me my mind is what's wrong. I withered away with no place to belong. Okay, and this was just like random ideas. In the forest, all shadows, silence has fallen. My tree was cut down at the hand of my idol. Okay. Okay. There is potential here, but she's not ready. She's still in the oven. Is your throat getting better? Yes, I would like to know the answer to this question as well. I'd remove the work up and fills up my cup. Flows better. Okay. What do you mean the workup? Oh, the word. Yeah, okay. Fills my cup. Yet no water. Ooh, why have you given up? Yet no water. Ooh, you're so smart. Oh, thank you. Yes. Throat is okay-ish. Okay. That's definitely better. What was I trying to say with the dolphin? Because, like, dolphins are fucking creep. Have you ever seen a dolphin? Like, look at that. That is the smile of a psychopath. You cannot convince me otherwise. There's too many teeth. It's too, like... He looks like a toy, like not an actual living I don't like dolphins. It's like... The cough is definitely still there, but I biked the other day and didn't die. Yes! The bicycling. That is definitely progress. Dolphins are creeps and sadists. Okay, that's good to know. I feel validated in my hatred of dolphins. Oh, sanctimonious teacher of mine. I love that line. Why have you given up? What do I want to say with the fucking dolphin? Oh, why have you given up? Rows of teeth gnashing was a thing in seabed. I've said that. I don't want to say that again. And that was talking about a shark, not a dolphin. I also have problems with sharks. Why have you given up? It's like it's a fake smile, right? Because like the thing on their face, you can call that a smile, but it's not really a smile. It's like, how do you describe the smile of a psychopath? It's like that uncanny valley feeling. God, I'm so stuck here. Oh shit, homie. Oh no, I mean, yeah, because censorship, but like this is an 18 plus stream. Twitch gave me a warning for that message. Yeah. Dolphins are adorable but morally corrupt. Yeah, no, like that's fucking oh my god. I had heard that, but I had forgotten. That's fuck dolphins. Your smile grows as wide as a dolphin's. Okay, I'm just gonna write down my ideas and maybe this will come to me later. So psychopath smile. How to describe. Okay, so it's like plastic. Too many teeth. What else? You just know it's fake. Ooh! Oh! Okay, hang on. Dolphin's smile hides exploitative. Okay, that's not what I want to say completely, but like it's something like that. Oh, sanctimonious teacher of mine, why have you given up? Dolphin smile. Is that possessive? Is it like that? Dolphin smile hides. Something about exploitation. Dolphin smile hides. Shit. Okay, I'm kind of stuck on this one. Your smile grows as wide as a gash. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, hang on. I like the word gash. Dolphin smile. Something about a gash. Okay, hang on. Yes, there's a word there. It's not coming out, but it's right there. I can feel it. Oh! Uh, Dolphin smile, a grotesque gash. Okay. Okay, okay. O sanctimonious teacher of mine, why have you given up? Dolphin's smile, grotesque as a gash? Why do I want to say it like that? O sanctimonious teacher of mine, why have you given up? Dolphin's smile, grotesque as a gash. Yet no water fills my cup. Okay, hang on, hang on, hang on. This one is brought into question now. Ooh! Ooh, 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 ooh. Salted water. Poured in my cup. Okay, hang on. There's something there. There is something in there. Okay. O sanctimonious teacher of mine, why have you given up? Dolphin's smile grotesque as a gash, salted water poured in my cup. Yes, okay, that is what I was trying to. Yes. Because okay, let's see if I can explain. The vibe I'm trying to get at here is like, okay, the psychopath smile, which is like grotesque because like uneasy feelings, kind of like watching a horror film. And then yes, gash. Thank you so much, StylishFail. Like, cause it's not, cause like when you look at somebody's smile, honestly, it's like something that illuminates their entire face. But you think gash, you think wound, and it's literally like a trauma response to smile on command when you don't actually feel it. Salted water poured in my cup because yes, they are filling my cup, but the water is salty. Seawater can't drink it. It's so intelligent. Oh my god. Yes. I think salted water is water one has added salt to. Seawater is just salt water. Oh, okay. Dolphin smile grotesque as a gash. Salt water poured. Yeah, okay. Thank you. I swear I grew up on a boat and yet still I forgot that. Let's be patient with me. I was a child. I didn't absorb a lot of bullshit, okay? It was kind of weird to live on a boat. Maybe something like your smile darkens your face instead of lights up your face. Oh, that's fucking cool. Smile darkens your face. I don't think that's gonna fit in this poem. However, this is going in the these and StylishFail recommendation thing. Well, actually, I'm going for StylishFail, and then we'll do your smile darkens your face. Hell yes. Because like if I publish a poem using these things, I want to put your names in the descriptions because you worked on it. Okay. You lived on a boat? Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I was born in New Zealand. And then when I was 6 months old, my parents were like, they're big enough. Just get them on the boat. And then I sailed around and just like lived on the boat until I was like 7 years old. And then I kept living on the boat until I was 12, but we didn't like sail around the world anymore. Oh, what is your mother tongue? Just Spanish or English too? Okay, so me and languages have been through a lot. Okay, so I at first I learned English, and then I learned French. Je parle pas beaucoup français because it's been like a long fucking time, so I've forgotten a lot. But like, okay, I spoke French fluently to the point that I went to school in French. But then my mom taught me Spanish, and we lived in Chile for a while. And it's like learning Spanish pushed French out of my head. So that was weird. And I don't speak French anymore. I get the vibes of French, but I don't actually speak the language. I would really love to learn it again, though. That's like one of my life goals. I want to read, write, speak, and just be able to live life in French as well. Boat child. Well, yes, I am a boat child. Absolutely. Oh dang, you've lived so many lives already. Oh my god, you don't even know, homie. Like the lore is deep. I have so much to say. I was actually thinking about like whether or not I should include like a little bit of autobiographical bullshit in my book because like it's interesting. Like I understand that my life has been interesting, but also like do people want to know? Like I don't know. Like I don't know. We'll figure that out. Okay. Teacher. Most of those who tried to teach me gave up. A failure. A failure? Failure? Fuck off. Was projected onto. What do you do with a backpack? Like, what do you hang a backpack? Do you load up like? Because you wear a backpack, but like, what is a word that is like for fucking? How do I describe it? Like, for putting weight on something. Is there a word? Can I just Google that? Word for putting weight on something. Help. No, not as in like fattening up. Like no. Bow. Ooh, like bowed shoulders. Okay, that's something. Slant, tilt, augment. I really like the word distend. Uh, failure, projected. Ooh, okay, what about like young shoulders, bowed? Because that kind of has like a double meaning. Heaped onto, failure, projected. Okay, hang on. I do like this, but we're gonna try version 1 too. That was heaped. Thank you so much. I love autobiographical bullshit. It really helps illuminate where an author is coming from. Really? You shrug it on your shoulders, load onto. I think heaped onto is like the one. Okay, so let's see. Failure that was heaped onto my shoulders. Okay, most of those who tried to teach me gave up. Failure that was heaped onto my shoulders. Okay, I like that. Now let's try the version 2. Failure projected young shoulders. Bowed. I like this, but not here. Failure projected young shoulders. Yeah. I'm gonna keep this and put it on my 14 page, or this is 10 pages, whatever. Just all of the bullshit that will someday be used, but today, no thank you. Okay, I really gotta figure out my font situation at some point. Bum, bum, bum. I know this document is a mess. I'm not organized, okay? I'm new. I'm a baby. You have to be patient with me. Where the fuck is... Wait, no, that's... Ah, here we go. Okay, that was going way too high. Okay. Are you done? We're about to find out. Teacher. Most of those who tried to teach me gave up. Failure that was heaped onto my shoulders. I was too slow. Sometimes too fast. Whatever they said, I could never keep track. I tried to ask questions, confusion deemed wrong. I cannot see words, I only hear song. Okay, I like this first bit. I like it, it tastes good. Yes. Oh, sanctimonious teacher of mine, why have you given up? Dolphin smile grotesque as a gash, salt water poured in my cup. Too fast for the tortoise, too slow for the hare. I'm sorry. Frustration is what you'll remember. I am finally ready to cut off your tethers. Is this finished? Too fast for the tortoise, too slow for the hare. There's an accusation here. Accused. Hang on. Goddamn, why is this poem such a bitch to write? Okay. Accused of temptation. Nothing was there. Too fast for the tortoise, too slow for the hare, accused of temptation, yet nothing was there. Nothing was there. We'll workshop that one. I'm sorry, frustration is what you'll remember. I am finally ready to cut off your tethers. The last two lines in the first stanza are great. Really punchy. Yeah? You like it? Ah! Thank you. Too close to the sun, too deep in the dark underground. Too close to the sun, too deep in the dark. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, okay, hang on. Accused of temptation, your darkness laid bare. Yes, the word dark, very inspiring. Too fast for the tortoise, too slow for the hare, accused of temptation, your darkness laid bare. I don't know if it's coming across, but I'm thinking about those times. Okay, so I went to a school, bullshit fucking high school, that had like a uniform. And because, you know, society and gender norms, I was forced to wear a skirt. And because I was emo and goth, I like to modify my skirt. And then I would get called into like the fucking principal's office, like, that skirt is too short. Like, that's what this is about. Cause like, fuck you. Like, my body is not an invitation. You old fucking creep. Like, so yeah, that's part of where like all the rage comes from. I like your playlist. What do you mean your playlist, Ginny? This is your playlist. Oh, I was gonna ask you, do you have more? Like, I know you sent me a lot and I haven't gone through it yet, but uh, I would like more hours of literally this vibe. Like, please, if you have more, please send me more. Okay. Too fast for the tortoise, too slow for the hare, accused of temptation, your darkness laid bare. I'm sorry, frustration is what you'll remember. I'm finally ready. Is that a contraction or is it not a contraction? I'm sorry, frustration is what you'll remember. I'm finally ready to cut off your tether. I like that more. Yes. Yeah, I do. I might add more to this playlist. Yes! I had 0 clothing rules in high school. I came in with things like purposefully ripped up button-down, spikes on everything. Teachers just gave me a thumbs up. Stylish fail! Not the, like, artistic expression from a young age. See, this is why you're cool. But I have similar music for sure. Okay, cool, amazing. Because like I was thinking of like trying to use your playlist as like a baseline to try and find more, but then like the work that would entail and my lack of time these days just felt very overwhelming. So like, you have no idea the relief I feel in this moment. Okay. Carrying on. Normal things. Try to be normal. For years, you convinced me my mind is what's wrong. I withered away with no place to belong. Wouldn't change a thing. That's perfect. Now, what am I trying to do here? In the forest, all shadows, silence is fallen. My tree was cut down at the hand. Okay, this I feel like is a different poem. Like, this does not go here. Is it cooked? We'll find out after these messages. Okay. Hang on, I need to drink more tea. I'm slacking off. My bestie is not in the chat to remind me to drink tea. I was just trying very hard to be a metalhead. Bitch, same. Okay, like, I didn't really have to try that hard because I do love metal, but I didn't love metal the way that, like, the people in my town loved metal. I'm more punk. I'm more, like, anarchist. Like, yes, I do like metal, but I'm more about, like, the messaging and, like, the vibes and, like, the ethics behind that. A lot of metalheads in my town were, like, very problematic, and that's why I moved away from that style for a while. Yeah, I mean, you can just grab any of the songs and listen to whatever album it's off of, and it will probably be similar. Oh, that's actually so smart. Thank you. If it's not cooked, it's at least parboiled. Yes. Okay. Teacher. Most of those who tried to teach me gave up. Failure that was heaped onto my shoulders. I was too slow, sometimes too fast. Whatever they said, I could never keep track. I tried to ask questions, confusion deemed wrong. I cannot see words, I only hear song. O sanctimonious teacher of mine, why have you given up? Dolphins smile grotesque as a gash salt water poured in my cup. Too fast for the tortoise, too slow for the hare, accused of temptation, your darkness laid bare. I'm sorry, frustration is what you'll remember. I'm finally ready to cut off your tethers. For years you convinced me my mind is what's wrong. I withered away with no place to belong. Yes. Yes, okay. We're stamping it. We're yassifying it this week. Yes. Where are my notes? Here we go. I have so many fucking poems to it's getting to the point, like, it's legitimately getting problematic. I have so many poems, I'm starting to get lazy about making them aesthetically pleasing. I weirdly don't listen to too much music. What do you mean you don't listen to too much music? Is it like you haven't found music that like matches your vibe, or you just don't get like the stomach glitter and like the head thing when you listen to music? Failure was heaped in my book bag in the first stanza, second line. Oh, no. Like I'm satisfied with it right now. Too fast, too slow, I could never keep pace, came in last place. Ooh! Okay, I need to make something abundantly clear to everybody that is helping me write right now. I don't believe in originality. I do not give a fuck. I try to give people credit whenever I like use their work because I think that that's ethical. But like if y'all want to like take my poems and like edit them, write based off of them, go ahead. I'd really appreciate if you added me so that I can read it and repost it. But like go crazy. Like if anything of mine is inspiring, please take it and run. I love communal art. I love people making art based off of other art. It's like one of my favorite things, and it makes me feel like an inspiration and shit. So like, yes. Accused of temptation, your darkness laid bare. It feels like there is a whole story in those two lines. It's not just one story. So many stories. I fucking hated school. On music, I don't feel the urge. I usually play audiobooks, podcasts, YouTube all day. Ooh, that's really cool. I wish I had more of an impulse to like listen to audiobooks. Although the bug to read has recently like sunk its tiny little cute little bug fangs into me, and like yeah, I'm gonna download a fuck ton of ebooks as soon as I find that I have no time. I do have time. I have so many good things to do with my time. I just like helping. I haven't written poetry in so long. Well, sounds like you're feeling a little inspired there, D's. You know, you should totally like take that message that you wrote and like put it in a notes app. Like, yeah. Hell yeah, art needs community. Yes! See, I love music because it overwhelms my senses in the best way, absolutely. This is why I'm entering my classical era now. Because historically, it's been, please just bombard me with noise and lyrics and special sound effects and things that scratch the brain until like the intrusive thoughts can fuck off. Miss Inky, I have no time. I'm busy girl bossing. I know, and you're very good at the girl bossing. But like, chill the fuck out. Go for a walk. Write a poem. Balance is the key. For me, only if I feel really great and my autism plays ball. I mean, literally. I am starting to understand that I can't live my life trying to dominate my brain. I am at the mercy of the fucking squiggles inside my cranium. Okay. Apparently I was angry when I wrote this. What if? What if there's nothing wrong with being a bit of a bitch? We don't demand the physically wounded to be in charge, to sew up their own stitch. To sew up. We don't demand the physically wounded to sew up their own. That the physically... Yeah, why are you so long? Okay. What if the real problem lies not within but without? The failing isn't in feeling bad, but having no one safe to talk about pain. Bottled up it causes a strain, but showing your scars is a punishable offense when no one around calls you a friend. I blame my younger self for being too open. I blamed. No longer the case, bitch. But it was my trust that was easily broken. The world owes me no sympathy, yet kind is what I choose to be. That one took like a minute to come out. I remember that. That was like I think I like stared at that for 5 minutes on the last stream. The ADHD in my brain needs padding of music or else the glass inside will break. That's so real though. Like, yes, my bestie has ADHD and I have the autism. So like I love it when our worlds collide like that. And she talks about that type of shit all the time. I get that. I need a constant stream of voices talking, right? Because like otherwise the loneliness is too much. It's too overwhelming. Like, no thank you. Oh, that last line, maybe move the words to be. Sympathy. But like sympathy rhymes with to be. Maybe move the word, like next line aligned right. Yeah. I blamed my younger self for being too open, but it was my trust that was easily broken. Yet the world owes me no sympathy. Hang on. Hang on. You bring up an interesting point. The world owes me no sympathy. Hang on. Because, like, shit changed for me recently. Yet being kind has set me free. Eh? Eh? Okay, let's try it. I blamed my younger self for being too open, but it was my trust that was easily broken. The world owes me no sympathy. Yet, being kind has set me free. Okay, I kind of fuck with it. It's like shipping the most delicate figurine. Sometimes words are the best, and sometimes words too much and crushes the glass. Yeah, I totally get what you mean. Like sometimes writing for me is just chill. I sit by the beach. I sip my tea. It's very picturesque. It's very much like it's giving movie, like old school movie, you know? Like yes, everything is chill, everything is fine. And sometimes me writing is waking up at 4 in the morning going, "Can you shut the fuck up, brain? Like I need sleep, I need rest. Like literally my body craves an ounce of rest." And it's like, "No, bitch, write it down. Write it the fuck down." And I'm like, "Fine, fuck you." And then I write it down and then I can go back to sleep. And it's just like, why? Oh, this is cool too. I'm glad that you approve. So it gets a double meaning. Kind is what I choose, and being kind too. Yeah. I totally get where you were going with that, but like, yeah, shit changed for me. I'd remove the word up into sew up. Ooh, okay. Okay, let's see how that flows. What if there's nothing wrong with being a bit of a bitch? Who? Ooh, hang on. Who demands? Do I have to say physically? I feel like that's kind of redundant. Because, like, their own stitch makes it physical, you know? What if there's nothing wrong with being a bit of a bitch? Who demands the wounded to sew their own stitch? Who demands the wounded to sew? Hang on, I want to try it with up again. What if there's nothing wrong with being a bit of a bitch? Who demands the wounded to sew up their own stitch? Yeah, I like up because it gives it a little bit like, yeah, it makes it more fun. Flows better and alliteration. Yeah, removing physically works better. Yeah, I agree with the second one. I disagree with the first one. Who demands the wounded to mend their own stitch? I do like the word mend, but I feel like that softens it, and I kind of want like the gruesome visual of like having to sew it up. Like I want people to see the needle. Well, when I read this, I see the needle. Well, I don't. Aphantasia apparently might not be permanent, but like, at least currently I can't see the fucking needle. What if the real problem lies not within but without? The failing lies not in feeling. The failing lies not in Ooh, I like failing and feeling. Yes, they were meant to be together. The failing lies not in feeling, but having none. No one's safe. Do I have to say safe here? But having none to talk about pain. But having... Because we have friend down here, so that implies the safety. We don't... I feel like that would just be trying to, like, you know, spoon feed the fucking meaning. You don't mend a stitch, though. Then perhaps close their own stitch. I like the repeated S. So, stitch. Yeah, I like that, too. S sounds, apparently, or something that I'm... Oh, shit. It's my alarm. I'm sorry if that was loud. The failing lies not in feeling, but having none to talk about pain. I love how this feels like such a massive gear switch. Because, like, it's like, okay, this and this has a similar vibe, right? Similar length. Y'all poetry nerds can tell me, like, what type of syllable or, like, A, B, whatever this has. Like, I don't fucking know. But then it's like this. It just feels, like, very different. Okay. But having none to talk about pain. Bottled up, it causes... Bottling? Bottled up, it causes a strain. Bottling. Can cause a strain. Bottling what, though? What am I trying to say? Bottled up, it causes... Because, like... Okay, hang on. I do kind of like the way that it feels, though. Bottled up, it causes a strain, because we have sew up and then we have bottled up, but, like... Bottled up, it causes a strain. It feels kind of like a strain to say it. Yeah, this feels more... No, I don't like that. Bottled up, it causes a strain. But showing scars is a punishable offense when no one around calls you a friend. I don't like having two of these. Can I just say that, like that? What if the real problem lies not within but without? The failing lies not in feeling, but having none to talk about pain. Bottled up, it causes a strain. Showing scars is a punishable offense when no one around calls you a friend. This is a little W. When no one around calls you a friend. Yep. Yep, okay, I like it. I think this may be a difference in our styles, but I'd also remove the word and bottled up, it causes a strain. Okay, let's try that. Ba-da-ba-ba. I do love that. Like, the fact that, you know, you can make suggestions and, like, not take it personally when I'm like, hey. Like, I love that. Thank you. It feels very, very comfy, very safe. But having none to talk about pain. Bottled up, it causes strain. Ooh! Actually, I do like that. I prefer that because... Okay, bottled up, it causes a strain. Bottled up, it causes strain. It adds a little pause there. I feel like the A might have been me getting a little frantic with it. Okay, thank you. Yes. Showing scars is a punishable offense when no one around calls you a friend. And there's just something about the lack of an A here, but me knowing that the A was there, and then having an A here and an A, I don't know. I'm sure a poetry nerd could be like, this means this and this and that. I don't know. It feels good. I blamed my younger self for being too open, but it was my trust that was easily broken. I kind of want to know, like, the more I write poetry, the more I actually do want to understand the technical side of it. Yeah. Oh good. I hope you don't mind I keep giving you almost the same suggestion. Oh no, please go ahead. Like it's really nice and it makes me feel more like accompanied in the creative process. Like I said, I think it's preference slash style. I like cutting as many words as possible. I mean, I totally get it because like cutting words kind of like concentrates the intensity, doesn't it? Like it seems to give it more of a punch. But sometimes I go both ways. Like sometimes I cut down my words and sometimes I open up the words to give the sentence more of like a flowy feeling or more of like a. I basically try to mirror the emotion that what I'm trying to say evokes in me, and I'm trying to translate that into my poetry. Yay. That's why I don't always use proper language. Like I literally have a poem that says "fuck it, we ball." What if? What if there's nothing wrong? Wait, did we finish this? Yeah. Like, there's no more to edit. Okay. What if there's nothing wrong with being a bit of a bitch? Who demands the wounded to sew up their own stitch? What if the real problem lies not within but without? The failing lies not in feeling but having none to talk about. Pain. Bottled up, it causes strain. Showing scars is a punishable offense when no one around calls you a friend. I blamed my younger self for being too open, but it was my trust that was easily broken. The world owes me no sympathy, yet being kind has set me free. Oh my god, I love it. Yes. I'm so proud of us. Like, yes. Okay, a banger. A fucking banger. And let's go ahead and put it in the right folder. God, the urge to edit all of these poems is so intense. Maybe remove the word again and when no one around calls you a friend. Oh, okay, let's see. When no one around. Pain. Bottled up, it causes strain. Showing scars is a punishable offense when no one around calls you friend. Let me think about that. So friend, a friend. Ooh. Actually, yeah, for some reason, this has me thinking about exclusivity. Like, this. You ever feel like this societal pressure? Like, when someone calls you a bestie, that, um, like, you can't have another bestie. You just have to have, like, the one bestie. That's kind of what I was feeling from a friend. And now that we've shifted it to friend, it's like, yeah. It's giving more like the relationship you have with one person has nothing to do with the relationship you have with another person. So like, oh my god. I'm reading so much into one goddamn word, but like this is the most extra poetry stream to date. Okay, there we go. It's in the notes app, so it will be yassified. Okay. And that's all of the actual poems from last stream completed. So now what are we going to do? I have more. I have so much more. I could keep going forever, for being completely honest. Okay, so we've done What If, we've done Teacher, we've done Touch Star, we've done Call Me By Your Name, we've done Why Rush. We're already at 5 poems. How many hours are we into stream? Holy fuck. Okay. Innocuous. Okay. Let's try this one out. OMG, so true, bestie. Yeah. Reading into one word is the best part of poetry. Yes. Oh my god, Ginny. Okay, I want to submit a poem to the stream. But you know, like I've been sending you poetry, like which one? Like, how the fuck do I pick one? But yeah, I don't need to tell my best friends that they are. I still do though. Hell yes. Okay, so a friend of mine recently put me onto this philosophy of giving people their flowers while they're still alive, because this might be triggering. I know people have like a lot of strong feelings when it comes to like, funeral rites and stuff, so just trigger warning for that. Um, but I don't like the morbid practice of putting flowers on graves. I just personal preference, I disagree. I think that flowers are meant to be observed, loved, nurtured, smelled, consumed, put them on food, put them in tea, like I just give them to people while they're still alive. Like literally and figuratively. Tell them they're hot, tell them they're pretty, tell them they're beautiful, like fuck eulogies. Like just love on people constantly, Like, and then also have a eulogy, but like let the eulogy be the greatest hits of the words you said to them while they were alive. You know? Okay. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. But yeah, I don't need to tell. Oh, sorry. That's a great question. Thank you. Submissions are also going to change slightly when I resume streaming. Ooh, okay. I'm definitely curious about that. If you want to tell me more about that, please do. Did you see Nosferatu? I did not. They also have the idea that giving flowers kills them. Very much in the same lane. Wait, can you expand on that? What do you mean giving? Like giving the vampires flowers kills the vampires? Or giving flowers kills the... Huh? Okay. Innocuous. She wears a necklace with a sparkly red heart. He chooses a fitting little knife. Okay. I want to put silver here. He chooses a fitting silver knife. Both chains made of, but they're made of something. What are chains usually made of? Silver, steel. Steel? Surgical steel. Ooh, hang on, surgical steel is something. Steel? Both chains made of steel. Truth in the spark. Lots of S's here. He stabs his necklace straight through her heart. Ooh. This is one of those like 4 a.m. poems. It just kind of popped out. Not going to tell more. It's not set in stone right now. Oh, okay. Cool. If you give flowers to someone, you have to cut them, rip them out of the ground. You take them in the prime of their life for your own purposes, which is like a vampire abuser. Excuse me. How do I copy both of these? Okay, there we go. Oh shit. There we go. Amazing information. Like, yes, that is incredibly inspiring. Oh wait, there's more poems down here. Oh no, that is okay, cool. She wears a necklace with a sparkly red heart. He chooses a fitting silver knife. Both chains made of steel, truth in the spark. He stabs his necklace straight through her heart. Yep, I love it. I am so bad usually at short poems. I just expand them so fucking much. But this one feels short and not sweet for sure. It pretends to be sweet, but this is dark as fuck. Oh, I kind of want to make like a Valentine's thing here. Like, okay, I'm gonna write a little note for myself. Valentine's? Right, maybe? I don't know. I might start branching off from my black and white poems. I'm literally, like, the book that I'm writing is called Black and White. So I feel like the natural next step is to start experimenting with color. And let's make this a title, and then take out the space there. Okay, we're at 6 poems. Oh my god. Okay, I have to show you this one thing I wrote down the other night because like it's so sweet and so deep and also so fucking funny. Like I just wrote this. It was in the original 1920s version too. Oh, okay. Before I continue, I really want to take where's my fucking watch list? Okay, Nosferatu. Uh, Vampires make killer observations about flowers and funeral rites. That'll remind me of this conversation, and also StylishFail. Okay, it is on the watch list. I don't know if it was in the novel Dracula too long ago. I'm glad you're taking time, but I miss your streams. I mean, same. Yeah. I've been writing a good amount though, as seen on TikTok. Yes! And the poetry is amazing. I love the one you posted the other day. Yeah, same. Same. I swear that my comments on those videos are incredibly normal. Not incredibly excited. Okay. The one. I can be the one who never, ever, ever abandons me. Come stop your crying intensifies. Like, okay. I was struggling to fall asleep, and then I'm just like, I'm just gonna listen to the fucking video, and it's this wonderful woman that's just singing Phil Collins's, I can't remember the name of the song, but it's the one that goes, "Come stop your crying, it'll be alright. Just take my hand, hold it tight." That one. Yeah. So that was. I don't know what this is. Like, can I just make this into like a cute little like aesthetic thing on Instagram? Well, Discord first and then Instagram. Yeah, I think I'm not even gonna change it. I'm just gonna, yeah. Is this a meme? Is this a poem? Who knows? It's something. It is existing. I'm gonna make this a title and then take up the space. What else? Ooh, okay. Now let's do this one. Oh, maybe I wish I could abandon me too would be a great seed for a poem. I mean, literally, like, me 2021 and before. Like, yeah. I wish I could abandon me too. Yes, this my emo soul resonates with that shit. Yeah. Okay. So this one is about my grandmother, who is also an author. Like, who the fuck knew? Apparently it's hereditary. Hi, elf. My grandmother is an elf. Beautiful books collecting dust up on the shelf. Lessons she thinks she understands so well. That one's a bit clunky. Yet the soul of a kind author can't ring her bell. And it's also clunky. My grandmother acts out in pointless cruelty, coming across to others as a fiend begging release, but really broken down inside. She's quite silly. She didn't have to be so mean over her feet. Something here is out of place. Okay. So we have a good baseline. Lessons she preaches so well. Ooh, lessons she preaches. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Okay. I know I expand while you contract. If we ever write together, I feel like that would actually be very useful, like, as far as skill sets go, like, for collaboration. My grandmother is an elf. Beautiful books collect dust on the shelf. My grandmother is an elf. Beautiful books collect dust on the shelf. Lessons she preaches from deep down the well. Deep down, from down the well? Okay. Lessons she preaches from down the well. Soul of a kind of... Okay. I feel like this is too extra. Let's chill the fuck out, bitch. Like, no. My grandmother is an elf. Beautiful books collect dust on the shelf. Yes, I love them. They're approved. Lessons to preach. Lessons to preach from down in the well. Down in the well. Lessons to preach from down in the well. Okay, I like how that tastes better. Yeah, this one's too much. Her lessons echo from deep. Ooh! Her lessons echo from deep down the well. No, not Deb. Let's not bring Johnny into this. From deep down the well. Okay, hang on, because that's like her lessons echo from deep down the well. That's like, you know, how do I expand on this? Hang on. Her lessons echo from deep down the well. It's okay, it's the illusion of her being well, but actually being very sick, but also deep down in like the well of groundwater, but also like just down, like being down and looking down on people, but it has so many layers. We made an onion. Yes, I'm so happy. My grandmother is an elf. Beautiful books collect dust on the shelf. Her lessons echo from deep down the well. Yet kindness can no longer ring her bell. Yes! Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, my mom needs me to open the door. I will be right back. Hang tight. Give me like 30 seconds. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Okay. And echo implies it is not a primary clear message, message like something that is corrupted through the years. Oh my god, I have to tell you something. Hi, Mama Inky. I will pass on your hi once I go upstairs. Yes, because, okay. Okay, so my grandmother is an author. What I'm about to say may sound insane. When I read her work, I get an icky feeling. Like she writes about like cycling across Europe or whatever, and I'm just like, it feels bad. Like my stomach, no, thank you. Like, ew. It's very technical. It's very skilled, but like there's no soul, in my opinion. But she wrote this one book, which she actually dedicated to me, and when I was reading it, I'm like, wait, this feels whimsical and fun and beautiful. How the fuck was this person so cruel to me? You know, like she actually does have a heart. I can see it. It's in the pages. It's like in ink in front of me. But yeah, so that was kind of interesting, and I feel like that's what this line ended up encapsulating. Her lessons echo from deep down the well, because she is not evil maliciously. She's just sick in the head, which like I get it, like been there. I'm still there, depends on the day. So like, yeah. Yet kindness can no longer ring her bell. Yeah. My grandmother acts out in pointless cruelty. Okay. Hang on. Let's just give it a whole run through. My grandmother acts out in pointless cruelty. Comes across to others as a fiend begging release. I like that those two match. But really, broken down inside, she's quite silly. She didn't have to be so mean over... Okay, this might be kind of a drag, but like, over rotten feelings. Okay, yes, I love that. My grandmother acts out in pointless cruelty. I like that these lines are longer than these lines because for me, the emotional intensity got, like, yeah, a bit more scattered. Like, it's giving more scatterbrain. Coming across to others as a fiend begging release. I feel like coming across could be improved. My grandmother acts out in pointless cruelty. Comes across to others as a fiend begging release, but really broken down inside. She's quite silly. Another comma there. But really, broken down inside, she's quite silly. She didn't have to be so mean over rotten feelings. Yeah. Yeah, I fuck with it. Okay, let's give it another read through, like from back to the start. High elf. My grandmother is an elf. Beautiful books collect dust on the shelf. Her lessons echo from deep down the well, yet kindness can no longer ring her bell. My grandmother acts out in pointless cruelty, comes across to others as a fiend, begging release, but really broken down inside, she's quite silly. But broken down inside, she's really quite silly. I like that better. Like the tension between being utterly broken down and just being quite silly. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Cuz like yes, that's something that I lost like perception, view, awareness of myself, cuz like I was like so deep in my like, oh my god, I'm so emo. I'm so broken. The feelings are so big. I'm literally in trauma therapy. I'm just like, oh my god. And then recently I turned a corner and I'm like, wait, I'm actually a bit of a silly bitch, and that's kind of like fun. And like I can be like super emo and dark and depressed this one moment and then kind of like a goofball the next, and like it's fine, you know. Like it was like just like a big realization. And then I love that when I told my mom this realization, she's just like, well duh. And I'm like, well don't duh me, like I don't fucking know these things, I'm dumb, you need to explain it to me. Okay. My grandmother acts out in pointless cruelty, comes across to others a fiend, begging release, but broken down inside. She's really quite silly. She didn't have to be so mean over rotten feelings. Okay, I feel like this part is like edgelord supreme, and then it's like she's really quite silly. Like she didn't have to be so mean over rotten feeling. Oh shit. Like, you know? Like it's giving edgelord, silly, edgelord. Yeah, I still feel it's beautiful. Silly, beautifully silly. I started to feel so much better since I started wearing skirts instead of pants. Such a banal little change. Is it though? You say banal, I say incredibly important. Because, like, okay, if you think about it, warning, I'm gonna get extra against, like, I don't know, I've lost count. Okay. If you think about it, art, right? It's communication. It's self-expression. You're telling the world, I'm here, I am alive, I exist, and this is who I am. We're not allowed to be naked, it's not considered generally polite in society. So if you think about it, clothing, which is an art form, a form of self-expression, therefore it's art, is the only art form we're forced legally to wear. So why not make it something that makes you feel good, you know? Like if you're gonna be forced to do it anyway, like, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna call it good. I'm gonna call this one like complete. And if I just paste this in, yeah. Okay. Now, do I share the homosexual poem? Or do I share Breeze? I don't know which one to share. Okay. Oh, I could share Quiet. I'm really proud of this one. It actually already has the stamp, but we're gonna give it a run through to see if it's gonna keep the stamp. Okay, am I here? Yes. Paste without formatting. Thank you. God, this one's one of the long ones. I mean, if you've read any of my work, you know that most of my poems are long. I get you, but it's only a change in a bit of fabric. I mean, yeah. And yeah, big social implications. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, yes, yes. Like it is both like that's the thing. It's both. It's just like a little bit of fabric and also can hold like big meaning. Like something I've been telling my friends is that mm, everything is poetry, everything is art if you're sensitive enough. And I'm one sensitive bitch, but I understand that that is not the case for everybody. It's like I don't expect people to take my bullshit seriously, which honestly has decreased my anxiety quite a bit. Okay, quiet. There is something to the silence. I shut my eyes, close my ears, detach from my skin. Inside there is fear, beyond void. Lack of noise, perception is destroyed. What is safety? Without risk, the point where we exist. Polarized dichotomies, endless philosophies, excess of Western ideologies. Balance lies to the east, where endless bickering can finally cease. Within a gentle crease, there is an answer. Time. She is a dancer. Mordor spells disaster for a cruel white master. We raise a black army. I can see freedom was inside all along. Just be. So simple, achingly so. Just be. I may have been locked. Is this really the key? The end of this line, one fundamental dichotomy. It never existed at all. And so the walls fall. All it took was one more call. Black and white react and match, opposites begin to attract, shackles start to slowly detach. Process, assess, rest. There is time. I can find the time. I'm not the first to walk this line. I reach out for your hands with mine. Yeah, I don't want to change a goddamn thing. Like, I wanted to come back to it like a couple days later and like, yeah, I love it. Sensitive bitches unite. Yes! That needs to be on a t-shirt someday. I like balance lies to the east, also implying the west is what balance is. Yes, there is. Okay, so this one is a bit of an interesting poem. I don't really, I mean, I know how to analyze it, but like I didn't there's just so much of me in here. Specifically the parts of me that have been demonized maybe the most. The part of me that was always like, why is that the way the world works? Why do we just take it? Why do we accept it? Like, why don't we just fucking change it? Like, that is basically what this is. And on a personal level, like, this was a big, big pin drop moment for me. And the next day I cut my hair. So, like, yeah, this feels like a big one. Like, yeah, it holds a lot of meaning. I'm usually not fully happy with my poetry, but also very bad at editing my own stuff. I mean, I get it. Like, again, I wasn't capable of doing any of this for 17 years. Like, yeah, 17 years of failing at this. Failing in the sense that, like, I didn't even try, which is really, like, the ultimate failure. Um, and that's why I have so much, like, pent up stuff to say and why I keep writing so much. But, like, it's kind of like you're taking something that came like from inside of you and you're looking at it, and it's kind of hard to be kind when we do that. That's part of why I like doing it on stream, because like it kind of forces me to be a little bit kinder than I would be automatically. because like I don't want to like talk about the intrusive thoughts that want to tear me down on stream because like I don't want to set a bad example. So that kind of keeps me kind. Mm. But that's the thing, isn't it? Like it's when you've accepted people being unkind to you, it's kind of hard to go against that and take the first step. That's part of what's so nice about having friends that gas you up, because like when you're not able of seeing the fact that you look beautiful today, like you have a friend that's just like, homie, you look beautiful today. And then you feel the what the fuck do you mean, like you're lying, and then it's like, bitch, you calling me a liar, and then you fight a little bit and then you accept it that you do look beautiful. Friendship. That sentiment you're talking about is why I studied political science. Ooh, that's really cool. Homie, you look beautiful today. Oh, thank you. Thank you for noticing. Yes, I do. Actually, it's the first day that I've like washed my hair since I cut it, and it's drying so prettily. Like it doesn't have that like perfect swoosh from being blow dried, but yeah, it looks hot. I might start to do my self analysis editing live because that being nicer to myself. Yes, I want to watch. I want to watch. Yes, please do that. I will weep on the days where I'm too busy or like out of my house because like I don't think anything other than being outside of my house could stop me. Okay. I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. I can't wait to post this. I have such a backlog. Okay, what do you fellow artists think about me just posting 35 poems on Instagram in one day? Because I want to catch the fuck up to like all the poems I've written, but I don't want to spam Instagram in case my account gets like deleted or something. Like it feels like something really bad is gonna happen if I do that. Um. Okay, so I did mom. I really want to do breeze. But also, like, how long have I been live? 2:44. My mom needs help. What should I do? I don't know what to do. I want to keep going. And also, this is just the poems I've been writing. Look at all the bullshit we have to turn into poems. We literally have 12 pages of ideas. We're never gonna be finished. I say that like that's a problem. When we all know that, like, you know, we don't want these streams to stop. You can schedule your what? What do you mean I can schedule my posts? Ah, that explains things. And then the world can have a month of poetry posted. What? Homie, I am 127 posts deep, and every single one of them I have posted one by, oh my god. The knowledge. Oh my god, thank you so much. My life is gonna get so much easier. I fucking hate Instagram. Like, I don't know if I can even say that, like, I fucking hate Instagram. Blue Sky, I love. YouTube, it's okay. Twitch, we fuck with it. But oh my god. But I'm addicted to posting on my story, so like I can't abandon it. Also, I love Tumblr. Tumblr, it feels like such a queer space. Gestures at world. Look at the bullshit I have to turn into. Okay, you're on fire today, Stylish. Like, just, yes. Yeah, I'll show you sometime. Thank you. Oh, I love Tumblr. Let's fucking go. Tumblr is amazing. I need to post more on Tumblr. Can I post 35 Wait! Jenny. StylishFail. Can I schedule posts on Tumblr? Hey, I took your quote. Wait, that's my quote? Because I'm about to quote you saying that. Where is the Inky quotes? Where the fuck are they? There we go. Thank you, really. Okay, there we go. If I'm getting that wrong, let me know and I'll shift it. Okay. Oh, I love Tumblr. I think I follow you there. Hey, let's go. I don't know. Should I get on Tumblr? I mean, look, you know me, Ginny. I don't know shit about the analytics, the actual information, the way that the world works. That is your domain. You understand that bullshit. Vibes. Blue Sky is cool. Again, all the thing I said about YouTube and Twitch and whatever. Tumblr feels good. It feels like my people. Hello. So this is where the gays have been. So like, I would say yes, just based off of vibes. But if you want like an actual answer, like you should, because numbers, I have no fucking clue. You can schedule on Tumblr, definitely. I took your quote, just adding the gestures to the world. Oh, okay. Tumblr is kind of dead. It's mainly people my age being nostalgic for 2012. Oh, that's a shame. I'm still gonna keep posting on there just because I love the platform. Okay. Hi. I got a vigor. Can't you... Like, aren't you guys excited? Because I'm excited. I'm excited for the fact that I want to stream with my face. The only thing that's stopping me really is, like, the lack of a good camera. Like, my webcam is stupid cheap. Like, it's not a good camera. So, someday, over the rainbow, which is me moving to Cordoba, so... Yeah, it's a plan for the future. It's not something that's going to happen immediately, but I definitely want to stream with my face. I'll keep using my mushroom self for, like, gaming streams and, like, just doing stuff like the poetry. But I want to start doing just chatting streams because I really love talking to y'all. And I feel like we could do, like, some comfy, like, parallel play, working on projects at the same time, but, like, not, you know, doing something streams where we can just, like, talk and fuck around and keep each other entertained. So yeah, that's the plan. That and publishing a book. So yeah. Thank you very much for coming to the poetry stream. I'm gonna see if we can find anybody to raid real quick. There wasn't anybody online last time, so we shall see. Chatto mate kudasai. Let me mute this. No, once again, all by myself. Okay. Inky, could you message me after stream regarding the hat? That way I can keep busy while I'm traveling this week. Yes! Thank you for the reminder. I will just send you a message right now that just says hat, and then I'll actually pay attention to... Oh, you messaged me. Let's fucking go. Okay. Anyway, thank you very much for popping in. If you would like to stay connected to me, please join the Discord. If you would like to read my amazing work, honestly, I'm just gonna gas myself up at this point. There is the Instagram. And, yeah, I don't know if this is gonna work, but... Yeah, I have a Ko-fi if y'all want to donate. Like, I have plans. I do need to, like, buy a camera at some point, so that'd be amazing. Thanks for this stream. You're very welcome. Thank you for hanging out. Anyway, have a great rest of your day. I will pick out a song, a gay song, of course. And, yeah, see you later. Bye-bye.